The PM has spent every single Diwali with the Jawans at the border, boosting their morale and encouraging the forces devoted to serving our nation. Joining us at this point on the broadcast is a special panel. We have Dr. Gulrez Sheikh, leader of the BJP, with us live. Major General A.K. Sewach, defense analyst, is joining us live. Major Muhammad Ali Shah, security analyst, is also live with us on the broadcast. It's a big morale booster, isn't it, Muhammad Ali Shah? You know, the fact that you have the Prime Minister nonetheless spend Diwali with you. It's always tough, Major Shah, at festivals. It's always tough, of course, when the cold winter months come. But having the Prime Minister in your midst on a festive occasion is a big morale booster, isn't it?
Absolutely, Uday. I'll tell you a small, quick 1-minute story. You know, in the year 2003, I was deployed at the line of control at the Indo-Pak border, where our post was 30 meters away from the Pakistan post. One of the boys in a neighboring post got shot up, and he was absolutely flat. And then the commanding officer of that battalion came to have a look. And just one look, and the moment the whisper went around, the commanding officer's here. The same boy who was shot up got up with full zeal, enthusiasm and josh, saluted the commanding officer and said, "Jai Hind, sir!" Now that was the morale. Imagine the kind of morale that was uplifted. Now when the Prime Minister of a country visits these forward posts, imagine the morale of the troops. On 15 June and 16 June, when in Galwan Lake, when that incident happened, our Prime Minister personally went down to Ladakh, went up Ladakh, as I would say. At this age, people become generals and retire from the army without any acclimatization. And he went there. You can imagine the morale of our troops. Now, our Prime Minister has been every year celebrating Diwali with the troops. In 2015, he visited Punjab border, which coincided with 50 years of the 1965 Indo-Pak War. In 2016, he traveled to Himachal Pradesh, spending time with the ITBP, the Indo-Tibetan Border Police. In 2017, he visited Jammu and Kashmir's Gulrez sector. In 2018, he celebrated Diwali with the ITBP personnel and the army personnel over there. In 2019, he visited Rajouri. And now, in 2020, again, he is visiting the forward post. And I think it is definitely a gesture which we all should emulate and see what leadership actually is.
What Mr. Ali was trying to convey, you know, when Jawan sees his commanding officer, he may be on a deathbed, but he will wish him. That is what it is. You know, the mantra of Indian Army is very different. And we are proud of our country, we are proud of our army.
So it comes at a time when the troops need the morale booster and need this gesture by, you know, of course, the Prime Minister, but the entire country. I'm coming to Gulrez, Muhammad Ali Shah first. Yes.
Absolutely, Uday. You said it bang on. You know, in the year 2017, that time the Chief of the Army Staff, he had said, General Bipin Rawat, now who's the current Chief of Defence Staff, had said, India is fully prepared for a 2.5 front war, which means we are ready to battle China, Pakistan, and at the same time, our internal problems in Jammu, Kashmir and Northeast, the internal insurgency. And now, almost 3 years later, it seems that his words are totally coming true. Because not just 2.5 front, I would say rather, because we are to now see, we have just about a couple of, over a month back, we got Rafale jets. Yesterday, we had the inauguration of Vagir, the 5th submarine of Project 75 India. And you know, already 2 submarines are already operational. 3rd submarine has finished field trials. 4th submarine is going for field trials, and 5th submarine has come into inauguration. It was inaugurated yesterday. The 6th submarine is on the way to getting ready now, which means our Project Vagir, which actually initiated from 2007, and if in 2007 also the same time a Quad was formed. India, Japan, Australia and America to train fighter pilots in the Anderson Air Force Base in US.
Yes.
Against mainly, I would say, a threat like China for that matter. For the South Pacific Sea, we would be very aggressive over there. Now, India, our troops are totally ready to fight the winter with China, be it Pakistan, be in terms of not only the forces. Our defense minister had recently inaugurated 44 bridges by the BRO, including Leh Ladakh and Northeast. Now, our DRDO is firing continuously and making test fires of missiles. So, India also has a nuclear power.
Yes.
So, we are totally ready for any eventuality. And when our leadership shows lead from the front, I mean, you can imagine the morale of the troops, of our countrymen, of everyone. We are ready for any fight with them.
What about the message to our enemies as well? The Prime Minister going to a forward post, the Prime Minister with our Jawans on this ceremonious occasion, the Prime Minister with our Jawans at Diwali, but also at a time when there is tension on both the borders. The Defence Minister going and performing Shastra Puja as well. You know, these are all ceremonial gestures, but they convey a lot, don't they? Major Mohammad Ali Shah. To, of course, the Jawans, but also to our enemy.
Absolutely. They mean so much. You know, Shastra Puja, where we do not part with the weapon. Because even if we fall, it's okay. The weapon should not fall. There are two reasons for that. One is we respect the weapons, and secondly, if the weapon falls, so there can be an accidental fire as well, which can cause heavy casualty. Now, when a defense minister goes for Shastra Puja, when a prime minister goes to the front, it really speaks a lot. And the message going out to our enemies loud and clear, who are getting too scared of us. Like today, for example, there was heavy firing in Mashal sector. And Pakistan, they kept firing rounds. It's our Diwali, they're celebrating us and our festival. Fine, welcome, go ahead. But let us tell them. Let's give them a befitting reply, because हम किसी को छेड़ेंगे नहीं, लेकिन किसी ने अगर हमको छेड़ा, तो हम उसको छोड़ेंगे नहीं. And now, I will tell you, I'm acting in a web series called Avrodh, which is there on Sony Live. In that, I'm a para commander. We go across the line of control to a surgical strike. Like the general over here, he was the consultant for Uri, this film. Now, in that very clearly it said, when the soldiers go across and the Pakistanis are firing in that direction, we are not sure as soldiers if they've spotted us or it is speculative fire. Now, because they get scared, they are on the guard. They are thinking, oh, the Indian Army might come for a trans-border raid. So that was called earlier before it was turned as a surgical strike. So they start firing andhadhun blindly in one area, expecting probably in case the enemy is coming to strike us, we will try to preempt them. And that is exactly what they did today. And because they are too scared of us, they know we've got Rafale, we've got Rafale in the Air Force, our Navy is strong, our Army is strong,
yes.
Our border guards are amazing. So they are only scared of us and they are only taking preemptive measures.
Major Shah.
So, when we are going up in life, when we are doing well, there'll be thousands of people trying to pull our legs and bring us down. And the only response to them is not to react to them. Don't just say anything to them. Just quietly continue doing your work, and you'll realize you will reach out. And those people who are pulling your leg are still there where they started.
Major Ali, you are a brave heart of Indian Army.
Complete. And then when you realize you have reached there, and the people who are trying to pull your leg down are still there only. And when you look at them from there, that would be the greatest reply you could have ever given to anyone. Similarly, if the Prime Minister of a country is doing something good, and if someone is trying to be critical of that, let them be. It makes no difference to anyone's health. It makes a big difference to the morale of our troops, yes. So if someone is calling it a PR stunt, for example, the Congress party, see, we are totally in the army, we are totally apolitical. We don't support any party, we only serve the country, the motherland. And there's only one religion in the army, that's the Indian Army. So if someone is trying to pull the leadership down by calling it a publicity stunt, fine, go ahead.